Hi, I'm Chef Joanna, and today I'm going to show you how to make spaghetti squash al pomodoro, or spaghetti squash with tomato, because pomodoro means tomato in Italian. And it's a perfect vegan, gluten-free dish for you and your family. It's just a light tomato, basil, garlic sauce, and it's really easy to make, so I can't wait to show it to you. We need our extra virgin olive oil. We need some salt and pepper here. We need our red pepper flakes, some pine nuts, 2 garlic cloves, a small spaghetti squash, a pint of cherry tomatoes, some halved and whole here, baby spinach, a small bag, and a little fresh basil on top. So the first step for our spaghetti squash recipe is we're going to roast the spaghetti squash. We're going to cut it in half. Sometimes it's a little hard, so let me see. So now we have our halved spaghetti squash here. So I put some parchment paper here, and we're gonna put it cut side down, and I'm gonna roast this for 35 minutes at 425 degrees until it starts to get caramelized and it's gonna be softened. Now we've taken it out of the oven, let it cool for about 10 minutes, and see you have a nice caramelization here. So that natural sugars. We're just going to take out the seeds here from the center. So carefully just kind of use a spoon. Just using a fork, just kind of fork the flesh there, and it kind of turns into strands. So you can see it's kind of put it in the bowl, and we're going to keep this to the side. Okay, so for the garlic, we just want to have slivers. So I'll show you a quick way to do that. We're going to smash it. So you can see, since we smashed it, the skin comes right off like that. Chop it in slivers, so really thin. So I have my pan and burner here. I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil directly in the pan. We're gonna add a pinch of salt. We're gonna add our red pepper flakes. And we're just gonna kind of let that cook until the garlic gets golden brown. But you can do like a medium high. See that golden brown? So at this point, you wanna add the tomatoes. Half tomatoes. The tomatoes that haven't been halved. So it's starting to shrivel a little bit, and that's what we want. Kind of this tomato here. The skin starts to come off. So this is what you want to see. You have the shriveled kind of tomatoes there, and that's perfect. So at this point, we're gonna add our spinach. So we have our baby spinach. I'm gonna start with about half. And finally, we're gonna add our spaghetti squash. So it's already cooked, but we wanna toss it with all the flavors. So we're gonna put that in here. And lastly, we have our basil. Okay. So we have a spoon here. I've toasted some of the pine nuts that we had, and I'm gonna put that right on top. And last but not least, we have a beautiful basil leaf there to finish it off. And that's your spaghetti squash al pomodoro. For more healthy recipes like this, you can check out my blog at shapeupfridge.com or my Instagram page at Chef Joanna's with an S, and you can find more healthy recipes for you and your family.